But
here we go.
Just one last thing. Now, dudes, I know you guys have been waiting for this for years. I know I have. I've been waiting for this person to finally tell me that she's ready to settle down.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything about it now because I'm married to an actual good woman, because fuck this bitch. Allison Hammond, 48, admits she's finally ready to settle down and get married after years of getting cold feet in this relationship.
She's 48.
And morbidly obese.
Wow.
Yeah, at 48, she thinks she's going to get somebody to write a check against her size 24 ass. Look at this.
I mean, that is, she's $3 bills.
That's a lot of woman right
That's
there.
$3 bills. That's beyond full German, man.
And that is this right here. She should just paint on the whiskers because this has catfish written all over it.
Yeah.
I know this probably ain't real hair, and this is all makeup, and yeah. But
I got it.
It's a real man.
She's 48.
48.
So
and now
let
it's
that
time to
sink
settle
in.
down.
All right, so she's 48.
Oh, you really get a feel for the size right here.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, I think we're done with that one. Somebody freed Willie, and now it's back on Tinder.
I mean, I'm sure when she was younger, she was probably, fairly attractive. Like
maybe. Who knows?
28-ish. But now, 30 years later, get the hell out of here.
Just remember.
And is that her son?
Yep, single mom.
Yeah,
Boom.
there you go.
Remember, dudes, she has a weave. It's your time to leave. And, let us know what you guys thought of that new pop culture episode. I personally think it's one of the best we've ever done. It's got to be in the top 10. I think it's freaking hilarious.
The only ones I think that would come close to it would be, 500 Miles of Mr. Right.
Yeah, I think Wango Tango is up there, too.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
And then some of the Pimp Tart Wife-stitutes.
I think the Brendan Fraser one took the cake for that because that was actually one of the only Pimp Tart Wife-stitute we ever did that was ranked in the 10 best of the year by the fans.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
And now he's an Oscar winner. Finally somebody gets an Oscar who actually deserves it. Well done,
He
Brendan
got that
Fraser.
for The Whale?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very sad movie.
Yeah, it's definitely not one that you put on for lightening your mood.
Yeah.
Of course, most Darren Aronofsky
I almost
films.
turned it off, when I found out that, he was having a relations. He was a Down Low Dan or Big Butt Bob.
Big Butt Bob.
And
Blimpy Bob.
Ruined his marriage. And, oh, my God. I mean, you want to talk about a cluster F right there.
That's how it goes. You gotta take characters who are reprehensible, have them do horrible shit that nobody in their right mind would ever do, and then you have to try to humanize them somehow.
And it didn't help that, he was a 500-pounder.
Yeah, he's a 500-pounder with extra cheese.
That's just nasty.
It is quite nasty. Oh man!
But a lot of the mannerisms that he showed in that movie, I saw firsthand with my buddy Darren because he was that heavy.
Very similar situation.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I hope he didn't have the down low Dan tendency.
No, there's none of that.
Because that would be what's that word? Bad.
Well, no, like about 90 days before he passed, he had a couple of ladies of the evening to come in here and deal with it. And I remember he calls me, he goes, "Hey, you got to lock the front door." And I come down, I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "You know what's going on in here." I'm like, "Oh, God damn, this is disgusting."
Did he have to pay them overtime?
I have no idea what arrangement there was.
Well, I
just shut the door.
At his weight, you got to have one to service the twig and berries, and you got to have another to lift the gulch.
Or at least one have to operate the jack.
Like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. He's the fastest jack in Jefferson County.
Well, at least he got himself a little before he decided to punch out.
I get it.
I got it.
I just, I never thought I'd feel sorry for a sex worker.
That's exactly what's going through my head. I'm like, I'm literally upstairs. I'm like, what kind of hell is going on down?
But then again, with their life decisions, that's 555 pounds of karma just waiting to drop on their head while they're doing what they do.
Yep.
In this case, the glory hole might drop directly into the basement.
That's terrible. But it could have happened.
And Darren's probably just like right now, he's like, motherfuckers, they're right.
He always had a really good sense of humor.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I've had many conversations.
That's why we were friends, man.
Yep.
He was a good motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Here's to him. Wish him luck on his next adventure. He may be, watching over us now. He may have already decided to go back to the respawn point because he was that eager to get into a vagina.
We talked in depth about this.
Yeah.
And he's like, when I'm dead, I'm going to go see the whole universe. That's what he's doing now.
Cool.
He's now, doing a walkabout.
He's going to do the walk. He's like Kane from Kung Fu.
And I'm like, do you want to come back here? He's like, don't ever say that again. I'm like, okay.
I'm just going to chill.
All right, don't worry about it. All right. Good.
Oh, man. Just the description of that. There's dudes in the chat going, I'm having dry heaves.
Nice.
Excuse me.
So this 48-year-old woman,
48, single mom, morbidly obese, wants to settle.
So is she a star or something?
I don't even know who the hell she is. The This Morning Star, so daytime television.
Okay, yeah, all right.
I just sure.
Is it raining?
Whatever. It is raining, yes.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. What a nut roll. But yeah, I mean, don't all line up at once, dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you've been waiting for Allison Hammond to say that she's ready for the real thing. You're just waiting for it. I mean, you got your crankshaft in one hand and your wallet in the other,
and you got your blindfold for the devil's braille. I got it because that's going on.
Pounding it from the back. You're like, run. It just says that over and over. What am I doing?
What was I thinking?
Pre-nut clarity. It starts to happen to you in your late 20s.
No. Like I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even give a woman who's 48 a second look. I'd be like, "You're what? You're 48?"
Yeah, and we're done.
That's right. I just don't need the aggravation.
No.
I mean, they come with all the medical shit, all of the emotional baggage, and maybe a bunch of debt. No, I like my tranquility. I'm good.
No, I mean, she's not living life in the fast lane anymore. Her life is on menopause.
That's right.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.